How do you get ready for Thailand? When you're going on a vacation, just packing a suitcase with your favorite clothes and some toiletry items, that's good enough. But when you're going to move halfway around the world, you better be sure you're ready. Right now it's August in Ohio, and probably some of the closest weather that we can get to Thailand. It's one thing to sit and dream about what we want to do in the future. But a lot of times, the things we dream about, the things we think we'd love to do, if it actually came down to it, there's lots of things about it that we would not like. And if you just jump into something without trying it out first, you could definitely wish that you had never started it. I know that for a fact because I've done that many times before. For me, raising chickens is second nature, and I enjoy it. Here is the hen house that I built for my most recent ventures with hens. And as you see, the regular walk-in, and the first thing they get into is a nice little pile of diatomaceous earth, which they bathe in and whatnot, and it keeps bugs and fleas and things like that off of them. Then this is the service door, I call it. It opens up almost the whole rest of the front. And here we have our tools hanging to keep it clean. About every 2 to 3 days, I'll come in and clean this whole thing out. Because we are in an urban setting, we don't need any smells or any reason for people to complain. So it's nice to have a nice clean place. The light that I use to raise them is still in here. And in the winter time, hopefully Keaton will plug a nice light in for them so that they can stay warm enough. I keep a bird feeder in here, and this is just actually regular old bird seed. I found it on sale, and the chickens love plain old bird seed. You've got your laying nests back here, and I purposely set them all up differently, and then I kind of watch and see which ones they're laying in. Right now they're too young. They probably won't lay till springtime. Here's the perch, and they usually sleep on that perch. Yeah, and that's just barely big enough for 4 full-grown buff Orpingtons. And there they are. There's 3, and the other one actually is a diamond gem. Now, my plan is, what I'd really like to do is in Thailand, I would like to build 4 of these. Well, at least 2 of them, and possibly up to 4. And have a few extra chickadees. Mainly hens to lay eggs. I really don't like to butcher chickens. It's too much of a mess, pain in the butt. This is Keaton's rabbits. Most of you that's watched my videos forever know that I raised rabbits for quite a while and had a lot of them. But Keaton wanted rabbits. hey, he paid for them. Why not? Let him have it. Over here is, oh, that's Trixie. Hey, Trixie. I don't know if she'd make a good sandwich or not. Anyway, here is my pawpaw trees. I've got 3 of them here. They're doing fairly well. They're set up to be shaded a little bit because if they get too much sun, it'll kill them. That's Dutch. Sometimes I think he's the dumbest animal here, but oh my, he just torments all the other animals. What I've done is I've tried to set my backyard up a little bit like what I'd like to do in Thailand. I'm hoping to have a little bit more acreage to use, which I would be renting. I would have to put posts in the ground for making my basically oversized bird houses that I use for my hen houses. But what this is doing, what I'm doing now, is what I had hoped to be doing in Thailand. Getting up early in the morning, taking care of the chickens, taking care of the bunnies, you know, making sure everything is good with the garden, and you know, trying to get into that, you know, trying to not assume this is what I want to do. I'm actually doing it here, even though this is not the place I want to wind up doing it. Trying to keep the same hours you'd keep in Thailand, and trying to do the things that I think I want to do, to make sure that I do want to do those things. And so far, so good. I really enjoy this kind of thing. Plus, I want to keep doing videos. I think I'm going to totally love doing videos in Thailand. There'll be so many things to show you, and so much to talk about. Now, in Thailand, I want to have hens. I may even have a rooster, but I'm not 100% sure because I really don't like to butcher chickens, because it's a pain in the butt, really. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. But then I do want to have ducks. Duck meat is one of my favorite kinds of meat. I'd have to say, I'm not sure which is my favorite, beef or duck. But duck is not too hard to take care of and grow. I don't do it here in the middle of the village I live in, because ducks are pretty nasty, and they're noisy, and they're very dirty, and they take a lot more space than what I've got enough space, but I just don't want to utilize what little space I have left after everything else for ducks, and don't feel like cleaning them up right now. But yeah, I want to have ducks and rabbits and chickens. Now I have to buy the pork that I eat, and I figure on buying beef. Beef in Thailand is just about the same price it is in America, but I like it a lot, so I'll probably eat quite a bit of that too. Rabbit meat is pretty good if you know how to make it, but there's not a lot of fat on it. It's all protein, and pretty much, and you have to butcher them young, or else they're tough. You need something else. Now, eggs have a lot of fat in them, and basically an egg has pretty much everything you need to live. It's just that I don't know anybody that wants to eat only eggs. I don't think I know anybody that wants to eat only eggs. Anyway, you know, but they make a real good little side to your whatever it is, your rabbit that you're eating, whatever it is. They make a nice side. I guess that's the main things, you know, trying to do what I can to acclimate myself. Also, practicing the things I want to do when I'm in Thailand here to make sure that is what I want to do. And as it turns out, doing videos is a big one. I think I'm still going to want to do music. If nothing else, I'll still want to do background music for my videos. But I can't imagine I'd actually ever want to stop doing music. I think this is probably a phase I'm going through with just wanting to do videos. And I think that eventually I'll be back into the playing the guitar and making music will be my main enjoyment. But I don't know. Either way, I'm planning to take a couple of guitars and a whole studio with me to Thailand. Well, I'm planning to ship it there, and that's going to cost an extremely large amount of money. And I know that. I mean, for me and what I've got to work with, that is a lot of money to send that over there. But I haven't even got it all ready to go yet. I don't see why I should get in a huge hurry when I'm still waiting for the banks to finally get done what they need to get done. My PERS, finally, they sent paperwork to the village to fill out, to document my actual last day of work and all that. And I found out today they just sent that yesterday. It must have sat on their desk for 2 months before they did, but they did finally just do that. So my PERS should come in within 3 or 4 weeks, I hope. If PERS hasn't found some little tiny flaw in the paperwork or whatever, I mean, they will turn you down for any little tiny reason they can find, make it take even longer. That's what they do. The situation, if you watch my other videos, the situation with the property line here, I didn't know it until I went to the courthouse and got the survey documents from the courthouse. That's already been taken care of. That was taken care of years and years and years ago, where they took the actual survey and they expanded mine 6 feet over the other way, which gives me more than enough. And I have been paying, I didn't even realize that, but I've been paying taxes on it since I came here. And the guy who owned it before me, Mr. Ball, he paid taxes on it. So that's been part of our property for years and years and years. As far as I'm concerned, that's taken care of, but I'm still waiting for the okay from the bank. It's a pain in the butt because they don't seem to be in any hurry. It's not their house, it's not their money. They don't seem to care that much. I want to have a place with a big yard and a great big fence around it, and you know, where I can raise my animals and be totally self-sufficient. So if what happens in the future is what I think is going to happen in the future, no matter where you live in the world, it's a good idea to be prepared for that. And the truth is, it's a good idea to be prepared for that, even if it doesn't happen. It's only going to do you good to be prepared for those kind of things to happen, because that's just the truth of the matter. Your grandparents were prepared. Your great-grandparents were prepared. Why shouldn't we be prepared? You know, maybe it didn't happen to them, but that doesn't mean it won't happen to us. And it doesn't mean it will. But we're fools to not be ready. When that day comes, the people who aren't ready are going to be sorry. They're going to be really sorry. And the rest of us are going to have to protect what we have from them. So, yeah. I'm not here to give all kinds of scary stories to you. You know, I'm just telling you the way I see it. But basically, that's it. Some of the things, at least, that you want to do to get ready to go clear across the world to a place where there's no winter time anymore is get acclimated as possible. You're not going to be able to get all the way there, but you know, if you're sitting in the air conditioner at home every day and then you go to Thailand, oh my land, you won't do anything but sit in the air conditioning in Thailand. That's no good. That's no good. You always want to try out the things you think you want to do before you go and jump right into it where you're stuck doing it. So yeah, make sure you really do want to do the things you think you want to do. That's as far as I can see right now. I mean, other than, you know, you want to go there and learn the culture and be ready and know what kind of changes you're going to have to make, what kind of changes you're willing to make. And yeah, you want to set yourself up the best way you can. Let me know. What am I forgetting? Right now, I'm more just worried about getting ready and getting over there. So, yeah, I have to say thank you for watching this video. Today's special word in the comments will be toe jam. Thank you all for watching, and have a great weekend. I know I will. We'll see you all around. Remember, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Greenwich. And every now and then I'll probably do an extra one here and there. I don't know. We'll see. See y'all later. Hope you loved the video. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. For remedy's sakes, make sure you're subscribed, because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people. Thanks again. Bye-bye.